because we easily can create our own alternatives because we are smarter, we are more capable, and there's just more of us. Yeah?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. I am so glad you could be here with me, and we've got a good show planned for today. It is all about the Silent Riot that apparently is happening right now. Somebody in the community suggested that we do a show on that, and so that's what this is. Actually, I think today and tomorrow we're going to be covering the Quiet Riot, because apparently there are different phases to this thing. This is phase one. Anyways, it's kind of crazy. But before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to today's sponsor. It is at Proud to Be American 24. This is not the first time she's sponsored the show, and I really do appreciate her generosity and in support. She's actually one of the OG members of the channel. In its current state, and its current evolution. And I just want to give her a thanks for her loyalty, and I'm glad that she's part of the community. All right, well, hey, let's get to it. I know we're really close to 6,000 subscribers, so if you could just hit that subscribe button. It's a one and done click for you. It costs nothing, but it means a lot to me. All right, let's get going. Let's do it. All right, my friends, we are going to be jumping headfirst into the Silent Riot. It has begun, and you're going to hear that a lot because the program, the hive mind, sent out the orders to do these videos in a pretty specific order. Most of the obedient drones have done that. Some have varied just a little bit, but the message, the lunacy is still the same. All right, my friends, buckle up. You're about to enter the Lib Zone.
We will not be silenced. The Silent Riot has begun.
We will not be silenced.
What?
The Silent Riot has begun.
You know, you're going to see a common theme. Some of these people are trying to make it really serious and spooky and intimidating, just like we saw that that crazy blue-eyed Vanilla Ice wannabe. It's supposed to be intimidating, but it just kind of falls short of the mark.
We will not be silent. The Silent Riot has begun. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, that was surprising. I was not expecting the leg to go straight up like that. Here is the guy, apparently, I guess, who's starting this whole thing. He's going to be kind of explaining so everybody understands exactly what the Silent Riot in its essence is supposed to be. Check it out.
We don't need protests, riots, or politicians to take back control. We just need to stop playing their game. And I'm going to call this a silent riot. Stick with me.
Okay.
The system is built on one thing.
Yeah.
Our money. The
Sure.
government needs our taxes. Banks need our deposits. Corporations need us swiping our cards and taking out loans. So what happens if we just stop? History shows that this definitely works. Gandhi's boycott of British goods helped free India. The civil rights movement shut down segregation with the bus boycott. And the world crushed apartheid in South Africa by pulling financial support. So here is how we do it.
Okay.
We withdraw our money from the
Right.
banks. Don't
Step
let them
one.
use this to fund
Yeah.
their system.
Okay.
Go cash only. Stop feeding their credit industry. Boycott corrupt corporations. Shop local. Buy from people, not billionaires. Minimize taxes legally.
Okay.
Or don't pay your taxes at all.
What?
Keep your
No.
money out of the government for now.
That's not good
Build
advice.
alternative networks, trade, barter, and support small businesses. They want us to believe we have no power. But the truth, we are the power, and our money is the power. We work, and we work hard. We are in control, and they don't want us to believe that. They want us to believe that they are in control. Without us, the system collapses, but we have to do it together. This is the most important part. So we have to gather as a collective of Americans that are against what we are seeing. And this is how we rise. This is how we riot. A silent riot without violence.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you want everybody to pull out cash. Okay, that's not convenient because our country runs on credit, on using debit cards. Nobody uses checks anymore, and cash is just inconvenient. Nobody has it for the most part, like in vast quantities to just like pay for all their stuff. So I don't think that idea is going to work. But the other thing you're saying is don't buy at the big chain stores, buy local. Okay, but if you buy local, all you're really doing is bolstering the community's economy, which bolsters the state's economy, which bolsters the American economy. You're helping President Trump make America great by doing this. So go for it. This is a great idea. Support your local stores, shops, whatever, barber shops, convenience stores. I don't care, whatever it is. Buy local. That is awesome. So I don't know. I don't think the outcome is going to be what you're hoping it is, because I think you're really just going to help America get stronger. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts.
Nope. We will not be silenced.
What?
The silent riot has begun. And I mean just begun.
Ooh. So intimidating.
What's this whole leftist thing, Silent Riot? It's like Quiet Riot, like the band from the 80s. Instead of mental health will drive you mad, it's mental health will drive you mad. Come on, feel the noise is going to be what? Come on, feel the soys? I'm confused.
Okay, that was funny. Come on, feel the soys. I think that's great. I should make a shirt out of that. You lefties, I tell you. So easy to make fun of.
Like, it seems like it is resistance through non-action, resistance through withdrawal of participation. And I think this is really wise of us.
Yeah,
There's a lot of black and brown people that have been saying specifically online, like, they want black and brown people in the streets. They want immigrants in the streets so that they can arrest them for fabricated reasons. I feel like what we're doing economically is like lighting something on fire and throwing it through a window, but economically. And that's tough because it's sort of emotionally unsatisfying. Maybe we don't feel like we're doing anything, but I think we're doing a lot. The idea behind the Silent Riot is basically to withdraw all money from the banks and operate only locally. So more than just boycotting, only spending money in cash and only spending locally. I haven't shopped at a major retailer in months. The other day we needed to buy a space heater, and normally we'd go to Costco for everything. And Costco is too far away, and we're like, where the hell are we going to buy a space heater? Can't go to Target, can't go to Walmart. We ended up going to Buy Mart. Anybody ever heard of Buy Mart? It's crazy. You walk in there, and it's like the 1980s. But they had space heaters, and I was satisfied with the purchase. I discovered a huge local pet store emporium that I would have never visited because I didn't recognize the name. I just would have gone over to Petco. I have to tell you, doing this is like the easiest thing I've ever done. Like, if this is the main things that I need to do to precipitate change, it's like less than an afterthought level of effort that I have put in. I think that sometimes the yang energy will be needed. Like, the picture of wisdom I'm seeing here is using our energy very sparingly, being very quiet, just withdrawing, and then very tactful, choose your battles kind of energy when direct resistance or defense is needed. Don't mistake my silence for weakness. Yeah, those are my ramblings about this.
Yeah, it's interesting that she talks about how the buying locally is kind of like economic violence, but that doesn't really itch the need that the liberals have for actual violence. And at the very end of her rambling, she does say, hey, listen, there's going to be times when we have to get out there and we have to go nuts, and we have to start burning things down and destroying businesses and doing whatever, breaking windows and Molotov cocktails everywhere, because that is the true nature of the left. No matter what they say about this whole silent riot thing, it's not going to last very long. I give it not even a month, and it's going to completely fade away, because it's just too much actual work for the lefties to do. So it's not going to last long. But they will inevitably stop being silent and start actually rioting again, like for real. Because that is what they do. That is their nature. Sad, but I think true.
We will not be silent. The silent riot has begun.
Right.
We will not be silenced.
You won't.
The silent riot has begun.
Woo. Yeah.
We will not be silenced.
Okay.
The silent riot has begun.
Love the glasses. Oh, speaking of glasses, they're color coordinated with your scarf. That's really nice. Yeah.
We will not be silenced.
Okay.
The silent riot has begun.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Wow. Those are big glasses.
We will not be silent.
Okay.
The silent riot has begun.
Right. Yes. Okay.
We
Yeah.
will not be silent.
Okay. Something begun?
The silent riot has begun.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
We will not be silenced.
Oh no, it's Spooky Echo.
The silent riot has begun.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
We will not be silent.
Okay.
The silent riot has begun.
The silent riot has begun.
Wow.
We will not be silent ever again.
I think she's a chain smoker. Yeah.
We will not be silenced. The silent riot has begun.
Then why are you still talking?
If I just happen to be pregnant.
Oh, well, you don't happen to get pregnant. It's like not like getting COVID.
I know how
okay?
it works. I know how it works.
You don't get the flu.
I know.
How about
but
this?
say
You
I
take
got
responsibility for your orgasms and
What if
stop
that
eliminating
doesn't work?
people smaller than you.
Wow.
So you're saying I should carry a baby and ruin my collegiate life?
How about this? Instead of saying ruin, first of all, babies are a blessing. Stop talking at them as if they're some sort of annoyance.
I will have to drop out of college.
Number two, if...
Well, then stop effing people, okay? You don't need to be having sex. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not like you're gonna die without having sex. You could wait a while, and there are other alternatives to actual sex. But I won't get into that. Give me a break, lady. You act like there's no options. There are.
You play certain games, you win certain prizes.
The more you around, the more you're going to find out.
If you're going to go have sex...
So you're saying I should drop out of college to support my child and supporting my life?
I'm saying if you're going to engage
in
coitus, in the practice of having children, you might end up with a baby. So know that. And guess what? You don't need to have sex before you get married. It's not like showering. It's not like eating.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
Imagine being so fucking slow that all I gotta do is say that we're gonna do a silent riot and you bitches just go crazy in the comments.
Yeah.
And then you have the audacity to say, oh, are the liberals gonna be quiet? How many liberals are you following? Told on yourself, bitch. Fell for it every time. I don't even have to go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers jump right on the hook.
That's right.
All I gotta do is reel it in, bitch.
Y'all ain't gonna silence us.
No.
The silent riot has
just begun? Okay. Uh-oh. That's the alert. It's showtime. It has begun. It's official. Wow. So intimidating. Okay. We get it.
So, you know how I know the silent riot is working?
How? How do you know?
I woke up to a bunch of comments in my section from the MAGAs. Of course, per usual, none of them understand what the Silent Riot movement is.
Okay.
But
yeah, but you're not going to explain
that's to be expected. Anyway, so they're like, oh, so you guys are going to be silent now. Oh my gosh, finally, the libs, we're owning them. Oh, I'm going to call the FBI. One literally said that they were going to contact the FBI because we are choosing how we spend our money.
That's kind of stupid.
All this and Dumpy is shutting down the Federal Department of Education.
Well, yeah, of course, because it's worthless.
He said he liked the
What in the world is this Silent Riot? So are y'all now considering yourselves the silent majority because you ain't been silent a day in your life? Silent Riot. That's like an oxymoron. What are you talking about? If anything, y'all are freaking hilarious. We laugh every single day at every single comment. Keep it up because we enjoy it.
En Europa y perderte esto.
Well, the libs love their dancing. Gosh. What is the point? Honestly, what is the point? This achieves nothing but looking absolutely retarded. A bunch of theater kids acting out. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're all dying now. Wow, so brave.
We will not be silenced. The Silent Riot has begun.
She's funny.
We reject fear, noise, and chaos. The system thrives on our silence, so we use it as our weapon. We take small, consistent steps that disrupt their control. And we amplify the voices they try to ignore. The movement works because it isn't loud. It's smart.
It's smart.
It's collective.
Yes, like a hive mind.
Once people wake up, they can't control the silence.
Oh my gosh, she is so awesome. The googly eyes.
I just want to remind you that if
Oh my
you still
gosh.
support Donald Trump and Elon Musk,
Yes.
and you go out of your way to defend them,
I
you
do.
truly are a Nazi piece of shit.
Oh,
and
well,
deserve
thank you. Thank you.
every fucking
Kisses
bad thing that
to
comes
you
your
too,
way.
yeah.
Have a
Okay,
good
thank
night.
you. All right, for just a little bit of a different taste of things, we're going to be looking at some clips, and there's a few clips sprinkled throughout the rest of this video, and it is of an interview, a man on the street type of thing, at spring break, and they're asking questions that the immigrants need to answer in order to become citizens on their test that they have to take. So everybody that becomes a citizen the proper way, they all have to answer these questions correctly. I mean, I guess there's probably a buffer zone there, but they need to know the stuff. And it's amazing and shocking that this is our future generation of leaders and they don't know anything. Take a look.
Who did the colonists fight in the Revolutionary War?
Oh, God. In the Revolutionary War?
It was, I don't know if this is right. I mean, it sounds so stupid. Was it the Spanish? Wait, what are your majors?
Business? Biology.
Okay. Elementary education. Oh.
Gosh.
Who won the Civil War? I should literally know this. No,
Literally,
I don't
you should.
know. Because I literally...
There's two sides.
I know.
Was I literally what?
Help her out. Where was it fought?
Mr. Helms.
Where was it fought?
Yeah.
I know it was the Union and then...
I checked out 8th grade.
The Confederates. How many
surprising.
original colonies were there?
3.
I just almost said it. No.
Oh, I know it. 30.
Close.
32. 33.
No.
Stop.
40.
Just
There are
stop.
13 original colonies.
30.
Name 3 of the original colonies.
Jamestown?
Oh.
Wait.
I think that's a pretty common answer.
What?
For some reason.
Can you name 3? Oh, just one. Can you name one of the original
just go for
13
one.
colonies?
Oh, Jamestown.
See?
Dude, I'm off the Casa Amigos. Dame.
Name 3 original colonies.
Colonies? We're about to get flame bugs.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forget.
Can you name 3 of the original colonies?
Colonies?
Yeah. How many were there?
13.
Yes. Can you name 3 of them?
Like colonies, like states? Or no? Okay, so it was like Texas, right?
No.
Jeez.
One, right? No?
Dang.
Missouri? No.
Washington?
Missouri.
I don't know.
Missouri?
What shape is the U.S. Pentagon building?
Wow.
Isn't it just a square?
Hexagon. Oh, wait.
Hexagon. It's like
A octagon. No?
What shape is it?
Oh, it's a triangle. It's a pentagon.
There you
What
go.
shape is the U.S. Pentagon building?
A triangle.
What?
A triangle.
Okay, triangle.
It's a square.
It's a square. Any other guesses?
A diamond.
It's a pentagon.
What?
I
Yep.
It was a pentagon. I was just
Guys, all right.
Wait. I don't know. Yeah. What did you? Yeah, just go with that. Yeah.
a cone? Or a pentagon?
Cone?
Pentagon.
Yeah.
Is it a different gon? Like, is it a hexagon?
It's a pentagon.
First of all, look how insane my hair looks after just sleeping on it and not touching it. Second of all, I want to talk about the fact that people are getting like super scammed by the concept of Barron Trump. If you notice, the right is always like, Barron is so smart. He's going to be president one day. He's a genius. Like all these things. Okay, well, if that is true, why haven't we ever heard Barron Trump speak anywhere? Ivanka Trump.
What? He doesn't have to speak anywhere. He's still, he's, I guess, technically adult now, but he's not in the spotlight. He's not a politician. He's not anybody except for being, President Trump's son. So why do we even have to hear him speak? We're going to at some point. I know that, but he doesn't need to speak right now. Let him go to college and concentrate on that and whatever. Okay, lady, what else do you got to say about Barron and this conspiracy?
Loves a microphone. Don Jr. I mean, he loves a mic, but he really loves a TikTok. Even Weirdo Eric has, spoken out once in a while. My theory is that Barron Trump is neurodivergent. And I want to point out that I don't mean that in a negative way.
Yeah,
but it's no secret that some people who are neurodivergent really struggle with social interactions and speaking and things like that, just because it's not a place of comfort for them. Think about it. We've never heard Barron Trump speak. He is always with Melania, who seems to be a bit like overprotective parent, perhaps in the way that, someone who has parented a child with other needs behaves. So much so to the point where she is not living at the White House. She's living in Trump Tower while Barron goes to NYU and also lives at Trump Tower.
Okay. And your point is, who cares? Why wouldn't you live in Trump Tower if you had that space available? I would totally do that. I'd get without even thinking twice about it. Jeez Louise, lady.
The other thing is this very weird need by Trump himself to continually point out how smart Barron is. There was a recent clip, I didn't pull it, but there's a recent clip where he says something to the effect of like, Barron is so smart he can look at a computer and it just turns on. But this isn't the first time that Trump has emphasized how intelligent he is.
First of all, that's just Trump being Trump. He's always hyperbolic and leans to exaggeration. Give me a break. You really think he thinks that Barron can telepathically turn on his computer? I don't think so. Give me a break.
My theory is that Donald Trump feels uncomfortable because his son is neurodivergent in some way, and as a result, he feels, with his racehorse theory and his eugenics and all of that, that there is some sort of failure there. So he has to keep pointing it out.
Are you saying that Donald Trump President Trump supports eugenics? Oh my gosh, you're a moron.
Last point I'll make on this is the fact that Barron Trump, during the inauguration this last go around, went over to Joe Biden, and I believe it was Kamala Harris as well, and he shook their hands, and then he leaned in and said something to them. I don't know what it was, obviously, nobody does. But then he goes back to Melania, and she kind of says, like, you can see her mouthing, like, good job, as if they had kind of trained for this social interaction. I don't know.
What?
This is just a theory I have. You let me know in the comments what you think. I'm not saying there's anything wrong at all with being neurodivergent. I had lots of students who were neurodivergent. I'm probably a little neurodivergent. I'm just saying, I think it's really just a strange thing that Barron Trump is so smart, but we've never heard him speak anywhere or done TikTok or whatever.
Again, I don't really care. Maybe he just wants to, not be in the spotlight. I mean, he is totally famous just by default of who he is, right? And I think it's going to be awesome that whenever Barron decides to burst out of this cocoon that he's been living in pretty much his whole life, and I think it's going to be awesome when he starts speaking. I think it's either going to be he's just an average speaker and nothing too thrilling, or he's going to be like this absolute awesome orator, and everyone's just going to like drool at the words coming out of his mouth, and it's just going to be so beautiful, like so common sense, and it's going to be like President Trump 3.0. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is going to happen. But anyways, so let's listen to some of these absolutely brilliant future leaders of America. Take a look.
Easy peasy, starting off. What are the 3 branches of the U.S. government?
The legislative. Legislation.
Okay. You're doing good.
I don't know.
That's one.
I do know this, but I'm blanking.
Yeah, I feel
of course you're blanking. You blank on everything. You're blanking on life.
Shoot.
Teachers would be so
wait, I can't even.
But I'm sure you could probably name the last 3 Taylor Swift albums. Like, no problem, right?
Judicial and...
Oh,
okay. So now that's 2 of them.
My mom's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Executive.
Okay, so
who's in charge of the executive branch?
Come on. It's easy peasy.
I don't know. What are the 3 branches of the U.S. government?
Legislative. You go next.
Good.
I have absolutely 0 clue. I do not know.
What are the 3 branches of the U.S. government?
Oh, legislation. Oh, I know this. Legislation, judicial. And consecutive? I know this too.
Consecutive? What?
Judicial's one of them.
I don't know.
Judicial?
I think that's a word. Right. It's like judicial.
Judicial?
And then it's like what's the last one, Keisha?
I know this too. That's crazy.
Who is in charge of the last branch?
Gosh.
Like, what do you mean, like Supreme?
Of the Supreme Court?
No, that's not it.
No. So there's judicial, legislative, and executive.
Executive!
Yes.
Oh my God.
What are the 3 branches of the U.S. government?
Oh, judicial,
Judicial.
Yeah, executive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of those girls are probably a little tipsy because, wow.
The silent riot is great. I'm all for it, right? But in
Okay.
reality, we need to make sure that we are actually forming solutions. Because at the end of the day, the shareholders never cared about DEI. They only cared about DEI because that would help their pockets, right? And it's just going to happen again. They won't care about DEI. They're just going to do what they have to do for their pockets. So we need to make sure that we are coming together, not just to boycott, but we are coming together to form solutions. Yeah, to create
good.
alternatives, because there's no reason that we have to depend on things like Walmart, things like Nestle, things like Home Depot. We don't need to depend on those type of companies. Yeah, we don't need to depend on Uber. We don't need to depend on Amazon. We don't need to depend on any of those if we are creating our own alternatives, because we easily can create our own alternatives because we are smarter. We are more capable, and there's just more of us. Yeah?
Well, yeah. I understand what you're saying, and I think that has some better common sense attached to the whole silent riot thing that we've been hearing so far. You do need to have solutions, but oh man, the arrogance is just, it's just always there. They think they're better than everybody else. And if it's so easy to create an alternative to Amazon and to Costco and Walmart, why hasn't it happened yet? Because it's not that easy. And those things are so embedded into the fabric of our daily lives that they're never going to go away. So, good luck.
Name 3 states that border Canada. We'll just do one per person.
Asia.
I didn't know Canada had a border.
It's time for Dave's Detox. He's grooving. Oh no. It's a little thief. Why on earth would a cat take what looked like... Yeah, it's a big wad of money. Whoa, geesh. Oh no. Really, Coyote? Really? Come on. You can do better.
Had to get her a tablet. It's the only way she'll stay up out your phone, because if your phone on, she gonna push your whole phone out your hand.
That's funny. I wonder what he's watching. Alright, it's like a little adventure lab. Nice, that's beautiful. Oh, got a buddy. Aww! I don't know, skinless cats, I just can't do it. Oh, I can't do yoga with a puppy. Come on! Aww! That's what I would do. Uh-oh. Man. Like, this guy's like a total guardian angel, because I don't think that thing ever would have escaped. He would have died there. That's great. It's like, see ya! This is funny. It just squeezes through the fence. That's great. Typical cat. Aw, hey buddy. What? They're playing tug of war. That's funny. That tug of war was actually pretty hysterical. Listen, I hope you enjoyed the detox, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, slap that bell around. boom, boom, and do all that jazz. It helps get the content out and gets that algorithm activated or something. I don't know, but it's only good for the channel. And I appreciate everyone that has come. Please help get the channel to 6,000. It is a pretty good milestone, and it's the next one I'm striving for. So help us out. We're getting relatively close. It's not super close, but it's pretty close. So anyways, till the next episode, stay safe. Know that you are loved and appreciated. And until the next episode, that's right. Have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.